Fast Friends are back with another video. Kind of bad at this whole YouTube thing and vlogging thing because I'm halfway through a project, and I was thinking I should probably show what I'm doing because a lot of people need to be able to do stuff like this and just simply don't think they have the tools or the time. So what I'm doing today is I'm working on my Subaru because it has a huge old rust spot that I was, I don't know, just kind of letting grow, because rust is cancer and it'll just expand if you just let it continue. So I let it go a little too far. Well, actually, I don't know, it might have been this bad the whole time, but in any case, needed to be fixed. So that's what I'm doing, and I'll show you what it is. Alright, so that's what I've done so far. It's right on my little door sill thing. So generally I don't know what I'm doing. I'm only assuming to know what I'm doing in this specific case, but what I did is I knocked out all the actual rusty spots. I'm going to grind down the rest of this rust here, and I'm going to paint it with a rust nullifier, and at that point I should be able to patch it with, you know, some sort of welding if I can, but worst case scenario, I can use Bondo and filler and shit. And that's probably what I'll do to the rest of these holes. In any case, hopefully I can just find a welder. That's like super optimal. And so what I've done so far is all on the ground. It got pretty rusty, so that's about the two biggest pieces that I was actually able to cut off the crown of the car here. The rest was just pure fallout. So, I'm not gonna, you know, bore you with the whole process, but all I've used to get this far is a screwdriver, because one of the things you have to do is take out, there's one screw down here. You have to take out, well, you don't have to, because I actually didn't, or I did, and it still didn't, this piece didn't come out, because it's got two little plugs on the side, but nothing else had any screws in it. And the only thing holding on the actual side skirt here was rust on one side, and it was just glue all the way down, and that's what happens when you pry out the you know, little plastic thingy over here without doing it right. So just used a screwdriver for that. I tried to use some Harbor Freight tools. These worked okay, but this thing is actually so strong, the side skirt, that I was just able to yank the whole thing off. Besides that, Dremel. This is what I'm going to use to grind off all of that there. Of course, I'm wearing safety equipment to do all of this, but I actually only used a cutting wheel. The same diamond cutting wheel that I used for masonry, I used to cut out that square. Worked really well. Got a little hot, so I should have probably used oil or something. But yeah, this thing's worth every penny, every single time. I think I probably burnt out this disc, but I definitely burnt out one other disc. And currently just the cordless one has held its battery life pretty well. And if I need to, I'll switch over to the corded one, but yeah, I'll show you what happens with the grinding and time lapse. Alright, I've only sprayed one coating so far. I might make another coating, but otherwise I think I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, I'm going to probably do, yeah, one more coating, and then just because the holes go all the way through to the inside of the car, I'll probably, you know, protect them somehow with plastic or something just to keep it from being a problem. And yeah, hopefully I can find a way to weld it. One of my projects that I have seen online is to take a microwave transformer, turn it into a welder, so maybe that's what I'll do next. Otherwise, I think you can Bondo this. Might be a little too big, but I guess we'll see on the next video. So until next time, it's been Fast Venture.